Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this fully customizable small business price list in Word where you can change the background over and over again to suit your needs. So let's get started in a new document. So in my new document, my cursor's at the top here. I'm just going to press the return key a few times and then go to Insert, Table, Insert Table. At the top here, I'm going to put 2 columns and number of rows. I'm going to have 17 and press OK. Then I'm going to select it by using this top left square, go to table layout. In height here, I'm going to select all of this text, press 1 and press enter. So now what you want to do is you want to insert all of your services and your price list. So I've pasted all of mine in, as I'm sure you don't want to watch me type. So now we need to arrange these to suit the look we're going for. So the first thing I'm going to do is to simply select this column here, go over to table layout and select center right. And then I'm going to select this column here and move everything over to center left. And as you can see, they are quite close together. So in order to create a nice spacing between these two, I'm going to select the whole table. I'm going to right click and go down to table properties, click on cell, click on options, uncheck this box, same as the whole table. And in here, I'm going to select these two figures and put in 6, and the right margin here, I'm also going to put in 6. Then click OK, then click OK. And now you can see we've got a much nicer spacing between these two figures. Next, we need to look at this bit here. You can see in home cleaning services that we haven't got quite enough space to get that in this column. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to move everything over slightly to the right, because when we take the border lines out, everything's going to look like it's shifted over to the left. So hover over the center line, click and move everything over to the right. And you can see we've got much bigger space to the left to get in our text. Next, we're going to get rid of those border lines. So select the whole table, go to table design, go to borders, click on the drop down and select no borders. Now you've got a bit more of an idea how your price list is going to look. The next thing we need to do is just put in the line in the middle. So select this column, go back to table design, and make sure your pen color is on black and the width of your line is 1 1/4. Click on the drop down and select left border, and it will select the left border of your selection, and then deselect. Now at the moment you can see everything's over to the left hand side a bit. We want to move it more central to our page. So once again, we're going to grab this line in the middle. I'm going to move everything over to the right, so it's looking fairly central to our page. Once you're happy, I'm just going to put my cursor at the top here by clicking. I'm going to move everything down so we can put in our title. So the title, we're going to go to Insert, Text Box, Draw Text Box, click and draw out a text box. Then we're going to insert the word price list. Then we're going to select it, go to the Home tab. We're going to change the font. You can choose any font. I found this one. If you want to find out how to insert fonts into Word, I will put a link to a video in the description. Click on your font. Then I'm going to go to Font Increase Size tool, and I'm just going to keep clicking until I'm happy with the size of my text. I'm going quite large for this one, but again, personal choice. Now if I deselect, you can see we've got this black border line around the outside and a white background, because you can see it's covered this text here. So I'm going to get rid of both of those. So select this box, go to Shape Format, go to the Outline tool and select No Outline, go to Shape Fill and select No Fill. Then again, when we zoom out, we can move this roughly into the center. Now you can use the Align tool here and go to Align to Center, But if I do so, you can see it's just slightly off. Because of this price list here is so narrow, then it shifts it all over to the center, but it also looks a bit off. So you've got a choice. We can move everything over to the right a bit more, or you can move the title. Now, because the title is in the middle, if you can line everything up here so it looks more centralized, then it will look a little better. You can go bigger if you want to. You can select this and make this text bigger, but you do have to zoom out and just make sure and check that you're happy with the alignment of everything. I'm just going to move this box down a little bit, and then to put the details at the bottom, I'm just going to select the price list. I'm going to copy it by holding down my Alt or Option key, clicking and dragging. And then at the bottom here, I'm going to place all of my contact information. But what I can do first is select it, go to the Home tab, reduce the size of my text to 10. And then I can move this box down, select all, Command or Control A, and then paste, and then just paste in all of my information. Now, a good idea is to make sure this is all the same text as you've used in your table, otherwise it can look a little bit funky. And then again, shape format, align to center, deselect. Check you're happy with the spacing, the layout. Maybe you want this table to come down a little further. So pop your cursor above the table, use that tool to move it down, and then at the bottom here you can move your arrow keys up. Perfect. So now to the background. There's a number of ways you can do this. So first of all, I'm going to show you the really easy way to do this. You can hop online. You can go to this site called Pixabay. This is not sponsored. You can get lots of free images here. So we're just going to type in graphic backgrounds and press enter. And then you scroll down. You can see there's a number of different items here. Some of them are pictures, some of the backgrounds like this. And you can just scroll down and you can pick from lots and lots of graphic ideas to pop in your background. Now, if you just put in background, you come up with a different range. And some of them have the checker boxes at the background, which means you just get the asset in the center. Like this one, it's got the checkerboard, which means there's no information there. You'll just get this leaf. So scroll through. Something like this is quite appropriate here because it's quite plain, or something like this. And you can just whiz through this. When you've got something you like, select it, go to free download, and then it will simply download to your computer. Then when you go back to Word, go to Insert Picture, Picture from File, go to your downloads, and then you can select from your downloads. So this is the one I actually downloaded. I don't know what this is like. And now if this kind of thing happens, don't panic. Just make sure the image is selected, go to Wrap Text and select Behind Text. Everything will come back to normal. Then grab the image and then we can move it to the background like so. Then you can select all, you can select your table, select your text, and you can turn it all white if you need to, which is in the Home tab over to this icon here. Just click on it. And then again, the table, you can select the whole table, select white, and again at the bottom and select white. Now again, you can't really see the text, that's fine. I'm just showing you how you can change the text. What you can do is select the background, go to picture format, and actually you can go to transparency over here, click on the drop down, and you can see you can actually make it less transparent. So you've just got a very vague background. So if we click on this one here, you can see now it's calmed down the visual of that background and you can see more of the foreground. Again, if I go back, changing that font to black, you can choose any font, you can choose grey if you want to, sometimes a little less harsh on the eyes. Change it all back to black. And there you can see you can have that background. Alternatively, you can make your own. So if we just get rid of that background, you can't find anything you like. And the way to do that is to go to Insert, Shapes. You can click on any shape. So I'm just going to very quickly show you something that is really easy to do as a combination of shapes and drawing. Click on a circle, click and draw out an oval. Just take off the outline. Every shape comes with an outline. Shape fill, I'm just going to select a random colour here. And then I'm simply going to copy and paste it. Then click on it, change the size of it. move it across your page. Then for this one, I'm just going to go to shape fill and I'm just going to change the color. And again, with this one, you can rotate these as well if you like. Select them all, holding down your Command or Control key. Go to wrap text and select behind text. And then deselect. Go to insert, shapes, go to the square. Click and draw out a rectangle that will cover the whole of your page. Then again, I'm just going to go to shape fill. Let's choose a slightly darker color. And then again, wrap text, behind text. And you can see I've lost all of the circles. So then go up to these two elements here, send backwards, send to back. And you can see those circles have reappeared. Then you can go to draw, select the white pen here. And if you need to change it, click on the drop down. It will give you options of changing the size of the nib and also the color as well. So I'm just going to choose this color here. And then what you can do is you can go around and you can simply put in your own types of drawing, completely up to you. You can get inspiration on the internet of what kind of designs you might like. Just gives it a bit of added interest. You go to circles and squares, squiggly lines, it really doesn't matter. But this is just a way to add a bit of extra interest to the background if you want to. Once again, you can see they're all in front of my text. So I'm going to press the escape key, which takes me back to my cursor. I can select this one, go to shape format, send backwards, deselect, click on the drop down, send to back, and then wrap text, behind text. And then bring forwards, you can just click once and it will bring it forwards, but it will actually make sure it's behind that text. And then you can do it with any more of these that actually interfere with your text. If you want to change the color of the background, just select it, go to shape fill. We can go to more fill colors. We've already got this color selected here. So we can make this perhaps a little bit brighter, and we can move this cursor a little bit closer to the white towards the center. Click OK. And then you've got a slightly different color. So you can really play around with this. You can make it your own design. It really is up to you. If you want to get rid of it all really quickly, select something, go to selection pane, and then you can simply, don't get rid of the text boxes. What you can do is select the ovals, and then you can click all the way down to ink, and then you can press delete. And then you can do that with the rectangle, press delete. And then any ink, which means the drawings, then you can delete those as well and go back to your original price list. I'm just going to quickly go to insert picture, picture from file. We've also got this one as well. Click insert, wrap text, behind text. I'm just going to rotate this one round. And then I can just move it to the corner and then drag that out to fit my price list. Perfect. So there are 3 different ways and alternatives there that you can add different backgrounds to your price list and completely customize it to suit your needs. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe and have a great day.